What's up, guys? Super Casual here with coming back with a little bit.
Use the recommended gestures. Try swiping the
video
joystick. Move your
normally,
servant around.
I
Master
record
enemy
Vainglory
attack.
or Clash
Kill them
Royale,
quick. Well
or a
done,
channel
Master.
update.
Tap to
But
cast
today
an electric
I'm
bomb
actually
and deal
going to be
physical.
trying
Servant
out a new
upgrade.
game. You can see it in the
Tap to
background.
cast.
I'm trying out
Great
mobile.
job.
Everybody's seen
You've
the ads on
received.
YouTube.
Your
Probably
servant
saw
has
one before this
advanced.
video,
Excellent.
or
Let's
it might
keep
pop
going.
up in the middle of the video. Who knows?
Keep it up.
So I'm just giving it a whirl, trying it
Our
out,
defense turret is under attack.
and just running
Take them
through
out.
the tutorial.
Awesome. Your servant is up to level.
So it starts you out and
ultimate
it's just giving you the
destruction
basics, like
rush
how to move,
deals
how to use your
massive
skills,
damage. Enemy servant on the scene. Get
how to
rid
buy
of her.
items, and just the basics, how to play. Starts you out with the hero Layla, which is
Enemy base is up ahead.
basically
Destroy
a
it, and
ranged
we win.
marksman type
Careful.
of character. She
Don't
has
try
a
to take on a turret
little
alone.
hand cannon
Their
that she runs
powerful
around
cannons will
with.
damage you. Our minions will form a vanguard.
So, I mean, first impressions of this game are that, like, one of my
Until
I
you're
guess
as
pet
brilliant
peeves
as
of
me.
games on mobile is that a lot of people try to do a artificial joystick, on the touch screen, and it usually doesn't work out well. I will say I'm actually pretty impressed with how smooth this one operates. Honestly, it feels like I'm playing like an old school like NES game where there's not a whole lot of buttons. It's very, very comfortable to play. I was surprised by that.
We can do it.
Having played a
Nice
lot of
job.
different mobile
We've
games
destroyed the
and
enemy's
playing
base
several
in
that
one
have
felt master.
the little virtual thumbsticks and control scheme like a standard console game. Like I said, just doesn't really tend to work out all that well for me. So that's why I like playing. I like playing Vainglory because you just tap where you want to go and it goes. You tap who you want to attack and it attacks. Now, granted, I have my own gripes about that system as well, because when you're in the middle of a battle and if you want to do something other than, like, you want to do a skill shot and you want to go back to attacking somebody, but the team is like all grouped together,
The battlefield.
it can be kind of annoying because you end up attacking the wrong person sometimes.
I will drive away the darkness.
Especially if you're playing on the phone. Like if you're playing on an iPad, it might be a little bit better. I don't have an iPad, so I can't really say for sure.
Objective. Destroy
And then
the enemy
one
turret.
thing I'm not too fond of with this game is that it kind of auto targets. Like it's not necessarily the nearest enemy. Sometimes it's a nearby enemy.
I
Sometimes
will
it's
drive away the darkness.
enemy that's a little further away. And I'm not really too fond of that.
You destroyed a turret. Enemy has
Other
been
factors I
slain.
do like about this game is it's
We can do
5v5, three lanes, similar to League of Legends, which I enjoy it in a MOBA, having it
An enemy has been slain. Keep it up
that
until
far,
you're as brilliant as me.
like having like a broader map to operate on.
Your
And
team destroyed
the
a
thing
turret.
is though that it isn't like
Well done.
it doesn't
We
feel like you're going
destroyed
that
the
far
whole
on the
lane
map
of turrets.
when you're playing. You can
Your team
move
destroyed
along
a
the lane very
turret.
quickly. So I do like it.
Destroyed a turret.
I like aspects of the game, and then there's some aspects I don't really care for.
Charge. Take out the enemy crystal in one fell swoop.
Like super long cooldown times in comparison to Vainglory, where it ramps up over the course of the game. It does the same thing with this one, where it ramps up over the course of the game, but it ramps up so much faster. So at the 15-minute mark, you're sitting at like a minute respawn time. At least it feels like that. I don't know. I'll be able to tell a little bit more once I've played some more. So, like I said, I'm just going through the tutorial. I'm playing against bots, and it's telling me things that need to be done in order to win a game. Okay, so kill the towers, kill their little nexus, their base, whatever you want to call it,
Zhao Dragonborn is here.
and then you win. Okay, so then it's gonna prompt me to go into matchup mode, which is against other players. So I'm gonna go in as Layla
We can
again.
do it.
there's some free-to-play heroes. And
What's your name?
I don't
Now
know
Dragonborn is here.
if those are
do
like,
it.
determined by like a rotating schedule or if they
We can do
are,
it.
always going to be the same ones free. I'm not sure, but you can buy them with in-game currency. You know, both the free currency and then the premium, which is diamonds, I think, in this game. So you can buy different heroes with those. And I've unlocked a few since recording this video.
Welcome to Mobile Legends.
I'll be honest, I'm most comfortable on Layla. I like to play ranged
All troops
carries,
deployed.
and so like I said,
can do
it's
it.
I mean, it's pretty intuitive. It's pretty easy to do. It's interesting that you can shop it basically at any time, and it'll pop up your shop when you can
Keep it
purchase
up
an item
until
or
you're as
whatever.
brilliant as me.
Still kind of new to it, so like customizing my build and stuff like that, I'm not sure. And I'm not sure if you can do it once you're in a game.
I will
I know that you
drive
can
away the
set up like a
darkness.
quick buy,
An enemy has been
Wait.
slain.
standard build or something for yourself, which is
Keep
interesting.
it up until you're as brilliant as me.
You can set it up prior to the game, and it'll go ahead and like auto buy those
We
things.
can do it.
Also, the turrets in this game do a lot of damage really quick, and I'm like running around right now without buying an item. I just noticed.
Keep it up until you're
I could
as brilliant
definitely
as
get that
me.
lifesteal and the vampire mount that does lifesteal and
I will drive away the darkness.
it also gives you like attack power. And I just haven't done it. You have like a regen skill,
Keep
which
it up
is
until you're as brilliant
I don't know if
as
it,
me.
again I don't know if it's like I don't think it's everybody. I think it's just some characters.
You have slain an enemy.
And Layla has a perk where she does more damage to
can
ranged
do it.
opponents. So if anybody's like ranged and attacking me, like it'll do more damage. See, this is like I could have got him, except it retargeted, and I don't know. I mean, I have to
Until you're
again. The
as
more I play,
brilliant as
I'll
me.
figure stuff out, but I don't know how to change target.
We can do it. An enemy has
So that'll
been
be something I have
slain.
to figure out, because like that'll be really annoying, especially if I were to try and play it ranked and get kind of like serious in my head about it.
You destroyed a turret. I will drive away the darkness.
So the basic rundown on Layla, like I said, she's a ranged attacker. She
Time to
does
shine.
more damage to
We
ranged
can do it. You have
opponents.
slain an
She
enemy.
has
An enemy has been
3
slain.
skills. One's a skill shot. It's like it shoots out in a straight line. Does a little bit of damage. It's
Keep
not
it
like the
up
strongest thing
until
in the
you're
world.
as brilliant as me.
One's
a
like a little
turret.
orb that does AoE damage to heroes or minions. And then there's
I will
the
drive away the darkness.
I guess quote unquote ultimate that it does like a big blast of damage. If you played Vainglory, then it's similar to Jules' big red button.
Keep it
and
up until you're as brilliant
There it
as
goes.
me.
Okay,
Time
so
to
and it does.
shine.
I mean, it does a lot of damage. It'll like later on in the game, it'll pretty much just wipe somebody if they're not like
We can do it.
super tanky. It's gonna take off like a really big chunk. And yeah, it's pretty cool. Like,
Mega kill until
like
you're
it.
as brilliant. You destroyed a turret.
something I've noticed is that a lot of the players in this game are really bad. A lot of people that play it are really
I
like
will
not very
drive away the
skilled.
darkness.
And like my teammates running under turret, knowing that we don't have any minions there, and they're gonna
Enemy has
get
been
turret
slain.
aggro. Like that's just if you play with a
can do
MOBA,
it.
you know that's stupid.
Time to shine.
So pretty much like my build that I have here is I think it's the burst damage build, so it's like a crit build.
Keep it up until
And
you're as
then
brilliant as me.
the build I've been using subsequently that I put together myself is a like full-on crit build with just a little bit of defense, just to make her slightly more
We can
tanky.
do
She's a
it.
pretty squishy character, which is expected of a ranged carry kind of player. or character.
Keep it up
You know,
until you're
any
as brilliant
logo.
as me.
So it's pretty straightforward. I mean, most of the characters correspond like to something like any other MOBA. Like if you played League of Legends,
I
or
will
you
drive
played
away the darkness.
Vainglory, or you played Dota, or you played Heroes of the Storm, pretty much they all have the same kind of characters. You got your range carries, you got your mages, you got your healers,
Keep
you
it
got
up
your, your
until
core
you're as
support,
brilliant
you
as
got your
me.
tanks, and they all pretty much work the same way in each game, except Vainglory. Assassins are like bruisers,
We can do it.
versus like in any other game they're like hit and run assassins.
destroyed a
Yeah, you
turret.
gotta use stealth to get on somebody and do the damage that you want to do. I mean, I'm just kind of roaming around the map,
Keep it up
honestly. Like, I'm
until
playing
you're as brilliant as
like
me.
a straight up like
Double
I'm
kill.
playing a laner, but
Triple
I'm
kill.
actually, you know, rotating a lot. Which, granted, in a competitive scene, you would want to do.
I will
And this game
drive
is
away the
marketed as being a
darkness.
competitive title. It's so far that hasn't been my experience. Now, again, once I get to like a higher rank, maybe that'll be the case. But currently,
We can do
not
it.
so much.
Team destroyed a turret.
Like I'm interested to play with people that are like higher ranked. That'll be
Time to
interesting to me, and
shine.
I'd like to experience that because
Our turret has been
You're as
destroyed.
brilliant as me.
right now, yeah, I'm not very impressed by the skill level I've got with. And granted, I mean, I've only played,
I will
I played a
drive away the
single
darkness.
ranked game, and then the rest of it is pretty
Killing
much.
spree. Legendary.
The rest of it's pretty much just the what they call like matchup, which is like a casual.
Keep it up until you're as
And then
brilliant
they
as
have
me.
what they call a brawl mode, which is a single lane, and you just go down and kill the one lane, and then use the, you know,
We can do it.
go from there to kill the
Legendary.
things. And
Your
it's
team
pretty
destroyed a
like,
turret.
like this guy right here. Like I should definitely die.
I will drive away the darkness.
Later just that. And we're gonna eventually take the win. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not all that skilled, especially in this video, because this was literally my first game. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try this out. I'm gonna record it, you know, through the tutorial. I'm not gonna play around and make sure I know what I'm doing first, and then, you know, try to make it seem like I'm just like some godlike player. But I mean, I went 5-0-6, so five kills, 0 deaths, 6 assists. I mean, that's pretty straight, especially on a first try. Yeah. So I'm just, like I said, I'm just going through the tutorial. I think it makes me go into another match here in just a second. Gives me a new hero, which I've tried her out. I'm not impressed. I don't really care for her playstyle. And I think
Master,
she has
you've
something that's
completed
a little
real
more
battle.
like truly a skill shot, where you actually have to kind of aim it in order to like select where it lands, and it does like an AoE like ice storm type thing. It's a very small area of effect too, and if they're in it for like 4 seconds, they get frozen, and other
We
than
can
that, they're
do
just
it.
slowed. And so it's good if you can land it. And I mean, I've landed it, don't get me wrong. It's just, it takes a little bit more effort, and I haven't gotten to that level of skill just yet. And so maybe if I played her a few times, I might, you know, feel a little more comfortable with her. So yeah, it's got me jumping into another match. I think this is another matchup versus Brawl. And in this game, like, I just go insane. Like, it's like 14-0 or something crazy if I'm remembering right. I don't know. But
Welcome to
you know,
Mobile
at this point, like,
Legends.
I'm since I
can
have
do
a new
it.
setup to record with, I'm gonna
5
probably
seconds
record
till
different
the
games.
enemy
If you
reaches the
want to see me
battlefield.
record
Smash
a certain
them.
game, I mean, definitely
All troops deployed.
let me know. I mean, reach out to me on Twitter, or which you can find in the description, or leave a comment on the video and just tell me what game you'd like to see me try.
Keep it up until you're
I'm
as
up
brilliant
for,
as
you know,
me.
different games, and I may or may not record them. I don't know yet. I haven't decided, and I'll decide once I see what the game is, if it's something I want to record.
I will drive away the darkness.
And yes, I know I said a lot, guys, so bear with me. I use it as a thinking point. Like I stop, I say, you know, in order to kind of formulate my thoughts. And so, like, and there I go. I could have like chased that one down again, except
I will drive away the darkness.
I'm not used to the control scheme on this game, and like I said, it really throws me off with this whole auto targeting kind of situation. It's kind of annoying.
As me.
Also, another weird point, you know, considering having played other MOBAs, you get gold no matter what. If you're around and the minion dies, you get more if you last hit it. So you're always going to be generating some gold. You generate more if you actually get the last hit, versus just standing around when it happens. Which is, I mean, it's good, I guess. It's different. It sets this game a little bit apart. It's not necessarily worse or better, but I mean, really, I think it just depends on your point of view if it's better or worse. Personally, I don't really care for it. I think it takes away some of the farming skill that you would see in other MOBAs.
We can do it.
Also, your abilities don't do any damage to turrets, so there's no point using them. Something I learned. If you notice, I shot my skill shot at it and it didn't do anything. Extra salty right now. But like right now, like I'm more than a match for this enemy laner. Like, and I just keep like basically winning the poke battle with them. Like they don't.
I will drive away the darkness.
They are failing when it comes to fighting me 1v1, which is fine with me. I'm alright with that. I want to win every 1v1 I ever get into, and it doesn't always work that way. No. I mean, sometimes people's kit is just better than mine at dealing with me than mine is at dealing with them. And then sometimes if I'm running into an enemy Layla, because we do more damage to ranged carries, if they get the jump on me, then they might beat me. It kind of comes down to who sees who first and timing of your skills. Because if you say you spam all your skills and you're just basic attacking after that, and if you're not running a crit build, then you may or may not win the battle. If you spam a bunch of basic attacks, and since they're doing a little bit more damage than it would to a non-ranged carry, then you're automatically you're getting a little bit of a boost in damage. Okay, cool, we both have that. But if I'm running a crit build, so if I get a few crits in there, and then I hit them with every skill shot I could definitely win that battle more often than not if they're running a different build.
Drive away the darkness.
So there's ideas on how to approach every 1v1. Honestly, I don't attempt to take on the 1v1 battles with another Layla, just because it's a coin toss. It's a coin toss. Like, you don't know who's gonna come out on top in that situation. It just depends on factors like what build are you running and when do you use your skills versus I mean, in a lot of situations, a lot of games, you want to spam your abilities, because you want to put down damage as fast as possible, especially if you're trying to be a burst damage, build. That's where you're going to get your damage from. And granted, there's mitigating factors, like in Vanguard, you might be running a aftershock, which does a percentage of health on the next basic attack after you use a skill. Well, but it has a cooldown of like 1.5 seconds, so every time you use it, once you land that proc, you have to wait 1.5 seconds in order to use it again. or you won't get the proc.
I will drive away the
basically.
darkness.
So you're not gonna like literally just spam out all your skills. You're gonna, you're gonna time yourself a little bit. You're gonna be like, okay, one attack. Okay, next. It's kind of like maybe not. Obviously that's like maybe the time frame. I just waited. It was like 4 or 5 seconds, but the point being that you're gonna space out your attacks just a little bit.
Away the darkness.
You're not gonna just spam all of your attacks like just straight up. Expect all your damage to go down, like I did just there. Like to maximize an aftershock, you have to space it so your cooldowns, like if you spam 3 attacks, from your 3 abilities, and you only get 1 proc out of it, and then you have to wait 10 seconds for your cooldowns, it's kind of annoying. Alright, so at this point I'm 7-0, we're starting to push into the base, and it auto-targeted again, which is whatever at this point. Oh, got knocked up in the air. Am I gonna die? Am I gonna die? I don't think I'm gonna die.
I will drive away the darkness.
There we go. Alright. So, basically, point being, you have to know what kind of build you have. If you know what build they have, it's great. If you don't, these things happen, and you're gonna do the best you can. So you just try to, take advantage of your build as best as possible. Alright, so we got a little team fight going on here. We got a 3v3, something, I can't tell. I saw 3 red bars, but I don't know if they were just overlapped or if it was
I will drive away the darkness.
And I don't know what the situation was. So but yeah. So basically point being I'm not gonna gamble on a battle, on a duel. I'm gonna do my best to ensure that I win without them having a chance. That I'm gonna try to maximize my situation. So, there's one hero that I've run into. They're a melee hero, and they run up on you, and they slam you down and stun you. It's half a second stun, but it's annoying after they've moved you to the other side of them. They pick you up with their spear and slam you the other way.
Until you're as brilliant
and
as me.
It's really annoying.
Initiate retreat. An ally has been slain.
But and they're really high defense, and obviously I don't get my passive doesn't help me any in that one. So they basically they do really well against me.
Enemy has been slain.
So it's I'm never gonna go for a 1v1 with them. I'm gonna back the hell away and hope for the best. Alright, so this is the big boss right here. Also, you can only reach them so far, and it actually pops up their range when they get, where they're let off the leash. You see that little yellow circle there. Once they pass that line or get to that line, they will turn around and they will walk back. And you cannot pull them back towards you even if you cross back over and shoot them. You have to wait until they get reset, basically, to their start location. And once they're at their start location, they instantly, start regenerating health. Now, granted, there's probably some, nifty timing that somebody will find, where if you hit them at this, as soon as they hit it, if they do this, if they do that, it'll work out like this. And, that's going to be great once somebody discovers it. When stuff like that happens, it's awesome. I love that kind of stuff because it gives you just some techniques to handle things. And so at this point, I'm 12-0, and we're gonna start pushing in on the base. I'm just clearing out all these minions. So since all the minions spawn from the same point, they all just pretty much will just spawn at that exact time, and they all but that's gonna do it for today. I'm gonna let you guys go. I've been recording for 25 minutes now, and I'll give it a thumbs up. I'll give it a single thumbs up. Give it a try. It's worth a shot. And thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. If you want to see more of this on the channel, make sure you leave a comment, like the video, reach out to me on Twitter. All right, thanks, and have a great day, guys.